sir.
Go by the name of We live, and we back. Welcome
again.
to the Unscripted show. I'll
Another
be
show.
your guest for today, 2 Clark.
I'm your boy official. You said guest. You said I'll be your guest for today.
Dang, you keep that. Keep this rolling. We ain't even starting this off. I'll be your host for the day, 2 Clark. I think I had too many drinks last night, man.
Yo, official Steve Terrell.
Bre-Z, I'm here. I'm the guest.
Bre-Z
I'm
is in the house. Dang, I definitely did mess that up, didn't you? It's unscripted. That's what I'm
it.
talking about. It's unscripted. We keeping all that.
Yeah.
We are not reshooting at all.
We not cutting that out.
This, whatever. Bre-Z, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. Chilling.
How you
Tired.
feel? Tired?
Good.
I'm
Yeah,
with you
I feel
on that.
good.
Yeah.
I feel good.
I'm with you on that, man. You been running around a lot?
Yeah.
Grabbing these checks.
Yeah.
Ching,
Get
ching.
into the bag.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, just, it's just everyday grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
Yeah.
I hear that.
We about
So,
to get busy today.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Very excited to have you here.
I'm excited for you to be here.
Oh, man. Word. Let me take this gun on.
Unscripted.
He got some guns, so
Unscripted.
yeah. Bad with him, y'all.
And, we do something called a 2-minute warning. But I've been noticing in 2 minutes, everybody been tackling
They been killing
their
it.
task.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call it the minute warning. That's how I'm going to switch it to.
You the first one.
I just did it live on script,
Yeah.
the minute warning.
Yeah.
Right.
So minute warning. You got a minute to tell us everything about yourself, what you got going on. But hold on. Let me make sure I get this right.
Oh, she
Got to do my
pull the sleeves
calculations.
up. She about to
Let
get
me
ready.
set this up.
No, I'm looking at him.
Let me
looking
set
at him
this
and his timer.
Let me set this up. Hold on. I got to do it like getting a lap dance, right?
Okay.
You be like-
why you position yourself?
I just said get a lap dance,
position.
get a lap dance. Be like, all right, when the next song come on,
Right.
That's when the lap dance start,
You
right?
been in dance 10
So we-
songs that she ain't tell you. Now you
Yeah,
owe her
then
a
you
rack.
gotta pay for
Now
it.
you owe her a rack.
Here we go. It's on you.
Right, what up? It's Bre-Z. A lot of y'all may know me from Empire. It's Free to Gats. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Nowadays on a new show called All American on the CW. I'm an artist, songwriter, performer. I'm everything. A lot of niggas ain't. You dig? I'm here in LA.
Yeah.
My man 2-0. In case you ain't know, we go way back. He started off as a client. One half of the interns. Now my boy is super executive producer. So, just happy to be here. It's not a lot to say, but it's a lot to see.
Man, I like that.
It ain't go off yet. Keep going.
It ain't
Yeah.
It's crazy because now I'm gonna have to do
Now you
30
gotta cut it
seconds.
down. Now you gotta
Man, I like that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was
That's
sweet.
what's up, man.
Straight to the point.
So we gonna get into the whole client thing right now.
Yeah,
Dang,
because I
man.
like, what's that about?
It's like,
You know what's
up,
crazy is
man?
I was just looking at pictures of me cutting y'all in the studio.
Word.
Yeah.
So here
There
we
you
go.
go. They got low. Oh, there you go.
We ain't doing no more minute warnings at all.
Yo,
We're
every
cutting that
time
out.
somebody switch it up, man, we switch it up to format.
Yeah.
So check this out. Let's get right into that. So check this out.
Yeah.
She crazy with the Clippers.
Word.
Crazy. Listen, I am a haircut connoisseur, man.
Right.
It's all about the lineup, shape with the details. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I was like, yo, your wrist game is proper.
Ooh.
It's like, yo, Bre-Z. Like, yo, Bre-Z, man, you gotta come through, man.
Chopping
Put
it
the
out.
Watusi's on, man.
Yeah.
Like for real. She nice with the clip. Dude, I know you don't cut no more. I don't want to. Ain't no disrespect, but you
Right.
know, let's say like if we was traveling, we was somewhere, and I was like very looking rough, and I like, yo, you gotta clean me up. Yo, sis, you gotta clean me up. What's up? You clean me up?
Yeah.
That means she's still
Say
nice
no
with
more.
the Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
say
I
no
still
more.
do it from time to time, and it's really just a matter of how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Got
not
it.
cutting for money anymore. Like,
Of course.
I'm not making appointments, but
Of course.
you
I
know,
mean,
if you need
what's the
me, I
profit
got
margin
you.
for that for you? You know, you
Not
get
enough.
you
Not
getting
enough.
acting, you getting acting checks.
No,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
still, it's just one of them things. It's just, I'm just always, I've always been a person of like service. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love
right,
To, just
yeah.
to help people or whatever. So if I'm with you and we rocking, then that's what it is, and we together, and I got the things on me.
That's what's up. That's
then
what's up.
that's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got the
so that's
strap.
what she mean. Go back as a client,
Got
man.
it.
You know, I used to be one of her clients.
Yeah.
Come through, fade me and my partner coast up at the studio, man.
And they,
That's
don't,
nice
like,
with
they
it.
don't even know. Like, them niggas kept me afloat for a while. Like, just
Word.
it's him and
Wow.
Cosign. You know what I'm saying? Just the money I was making, I wasn't really working out here. I wasn't doing nothing. But I could count on them niggas
Man.
at least once, twice a week to Put some money in my pocket.
One thing that show everybody that's been here so far as a guest, they've had a long building relationship with this man. So you know,
that says a lot about you.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
real?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of people don't know how to sustain relationships.
That's real.
You know, so
Communication is key, man.
Yeah, the
Right.
fact that you still have them and they're still watering and still growing.
Communicating
And-
effectively is
Yeah.
a key.
And people
Yeah.
got to feel your energy, man, as a person, man. So I never been one to try to portray something I wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
For the
we can all
success or
appreciate
whatever.
that. We can
That's
all
what's up.
appreciate it.
That's what's up.
Thank you so much for being yourself.
Thank you.
Man.
So y'all know how we do, and it's that time. Topic for today.
Hit us with
You
it.
ready?
I'm ready.
So the topic for today is, why do people fake it till they make it? That's the question for today. Why do people fake it till they make it? I think it's very important we get into this because it's different levels of this shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely faked it till I make it. For real, for real.
In terms of what? What'd you do?
Man, you gotta understand something, man, right? Perception is key. So you may be perceived to look like you have something that you don't. So I remember, you know what I'm saying, when me and Coach was coming up in the game, just being, you know, the interns and just even trying to get people to listen to our records. And the first thing that was said to us was like, you had to be in the right place. Well, how in the fuck we do that?
Right.
How do you be in the right place without having the right relationships?
Right.
Or without having the right people, you know what I'm saying, to connect you?
Or the invite.
So, guess what we did? We had this little raggedy ass Buick. They, you know what I'm saying, Coach's mother gave him. Out here in LA, we had a Buick Century. Yeah, I think Coach, yeah, it was a Century, man. No hubcaps, baby. All black tires, all black rims, no hubcaps, man. And we weren't pulling up to the club in that shit at all. So we parked it around the corner. But when we walked up, we was clean as hell.
good,
I
looking
tell you that
like
much.
money. Yeah.
Looked like we jumped out of something, right?
Right.
Then we up in there, we can't even buy no bottles. But we faking it all.
Right.
We faking all of it. I'm talking about back in the day, niggas just throw money up in the air, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs. Psh, I'm doing it just like the birds. I'm picking that money right up off the floor. I'm having lunch tomorrow. I'm having lunch
I
tomorrow.
don't think that's faking it, though.
Nah, man, what are you talking about, man? We up in the club acting like trying to act like we somebody, you know, just to get the relationships to go somewhere.
Right.
So we just smoozing.
It's a level of finesse
Shaking
to
hands,
it.
you
Yeah,
know?
it's
I
a
was about
level
to say
of finesse.
finessing, I could get the, but even finesse, if you was finessing, then you'd have had some bottles.
That's true.
Yeah.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
But you can't finesse if you nobody.
Right.
But that shit, I take that back. I take that back. I'm from the land of the hustlers. I take that
about to
back.
say,
I know cats that do a lot of finessing and ain't nobody.
Right. Now, when
Yeah.
you say fake it till you make it, I think of, you know, the dudes that are in the club with all the sections and that really ain't nobody.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You
That-
could be in
that's
there
it
spending
too.
somebody else's money. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why I look at fake it till you make it. I feel like y'all niggas was just, y'all was hustling. Y'all had to, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
you gotta
right.
finesse your way there somewhere.
Right,
you know?
right.
When I hear fake it till you make it, I hear, and this is what I used to tell myself, when you walk into that meeting, no, you not that exec, no, you not that Grammy nominated producer, but you gonna act like you are, and you gonna talk like you are, and you gonna possess the room like you are. It's not just faking it till you make it, but I'm gonna fake it till I believe it, because sometimes I don't.
See, I
You
call
dig
that
what I'm saying?
confidence. I call that
I
confidence.
call that confidence too.
If you come in there and I don't know you, but if you can sell me to believe,
Right.
I'm going to, and I'm speaking from an exec standpoint,
Right.
I'm going to believe that this motherfucker is confident. Even if your shit is whack, I'm like, this dude is so confident,
Right.
he don't even know his shit whack.
The
Right.
confidence works when you have nothing else.
Right.
The confidence
Yeah.
works. The confidence will make somebody pay attention to you.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. My whole thing faking it till you make it, and I know, hey man, your homeboy, he an athlete or he in the music entertainment.
Right.
You using his crib, using his
Right.
cars.
That's the fake. Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
thinking
You
about.
got his chain
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Man, y'all niggas even what? Oh, y'all got the same shoe size, fam?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh,
You
snap.
can't wear them today. He
Hey,
wearing them.
I thought you was on. Oh,
Right.
he was overseas for a month. You one of them guys.
Right, now he back.
But guess what? Perception is key because he got everybody fooled like, yo, I'm just like my mans. I'm one of the guys.
Right.
That's
right.
just me. You know what I mean?
So many people do that, you know, and I think a part of that still goes back to you have to kind of feel like you're doing something for it to become real. You know, when I first got out here to LA, I used to drive through Beverly Hills. I used to sleep in my car when I first moved out here. I would sleep in Beverly Hills, and when I would get out the car in the middle of the night, I would walk and touch a gate because I needed to feel it.
Why'd
you know
you
what I'm
sleep
saying?
in your car? Why'd you do that?
Cause I don't have family out here. I got my baby moms. Me and her didn't work out. I ain't had no money. I just got out of the military. I wasn't getting paid from anything.
Where did you wash up at, man?
I went into a shelter, a veteran shelter. But the only reason I ain't like staying there because they wanted me to have curfew at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I ain't feeling that.
That's
A
crazy.
lot of people's story, like sleeping in their car out here.
That's
But
crazy.
that's all I had out here, you know. That's all I had until I, got into the veteran shelter.
From Maryland?
DC. Yeah, DC. Shout out to DC, Uptown. But again, there was a level of fake it till you make it with that.
I mean, would you guys say like the fake it till you make it, man, does that actually help one? Does
Yes
that help
and
one?
no. You got to be able to.
A lot of people don't make it. A lot
That's
of
true.
people don't make
That's
it,
true.
and that's, there's a small percentage of people that's gonna make it. And
Of course.
It's like I think the faking it is only to be perceived a certain way, and a lot of people aren't even faking it to get what makes sense.
Right.
Niggas is faking it for the attention of women. You know what I'm saying? For the attention of other niggas.
But what about females? I mean, it's a two-way street here.
Girls too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Okay.
I'm speaking to the unisex audience. It's there, but it's like nobody's faking it in hope to be the boss or be that guy. A lot of people
Right.
just want to be lit.
Yeah.
A lot of people just want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, you know my name.
Yeah.
Get some
Exactly.
attention.
And I'm broke
Yo,
as
what
shit.
up?
What's up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of famous broke people out here.
Man, say
get what I'm
that
saying?
again. Say
Man.
that again.
There's a lot of famous
Yo,
broke people out here.
I got like so many different topics in my
Oh,
head
man.
right now. I'm just like, y'all ready to swim? If y'all ready to swim around
Hey,
these
let's
topics,
spin.
Hey,
Let's
let's
swim.
go.
because just how you saying that is like, it's a lot of famous broke people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, can you be poor with money? Can you be poor with money? I think you could be poor
Yeah.
with money.
I
I
think so
know you
too.
could be poor
Yes.
with money.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I have saw people poor with money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like 100%.
I like, before we go there, let me ask you this. Have you ever had to fake it until you make it? Have
No.
you never applied
No,
that? You never
I
had to?
stayed from the time he known me up until the time, my life transition. I stayed the same person. I wasn't worried. I wasn't buying nothing extra. I'm not buying no fucking jewelry. I still drove my Honda all the 3 years that I was on television. I
Nice.
stayed in the same crib. I actually downgraded from a way nicer place to the cheapest shit I could find. You know what I'm saying?
What was your
But
mentality behind all that?
because I don't like to feel like I won. I don't like to feel like when I feel like when the perception and stuff begins to be a little too much for me, I gotta step back and put myself in the mud because I feel like I don't work as hard when I wake up and I look at a marble countertop or stainless steel appliances or I got the, you know what I'm saying? So I actually went downtown to a crib that I found that was like $1,400 a month.
Wow,
I
so
walked outside, niggas was peeing.
right.
Bird shit, and there wasn't no screens in my windows. It was just I do that. It's like self-discipline for me.
So you telling me you know when to reality check yourself?
right,
That's
right,
major.
Because reality, like when you able to reality check yourself, that's some whole other stuff.
Yeah. Well, when everything happened, and it was a point where I couldn't go nowhere because it was like da 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 da.
Right.
But to me, that and who I wasn't adding up. Like that's not me. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm very thankful for everything that happened, but I couldn't accept that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pull all the way back. And I'm
dope.
still pulling back because I feel like
dope.
I ain't there yet. And a lot of people get their little check and get their little money, and I do make decent money, but it's not enough to where I feel like, oh, listen, we're going to Beverly Hills.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the condo up there by
Right.
Mr. Chap. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right,
not.
right.
I ain't there yet.
But what if you were there? Would you do that?
I probably
in
wouldn't.
your- Uh-huh.
I probably wouldn't. Not yet. See, I have like little spurts. I might do it for like a year.
Right.
Let me just chill, see what the vibe.
Yeah,
like.
see what the vibe is,
I'm
right.
going right back. I'm going right
Right.
back because the going back keeps my hunger. You know what I'm saying? It's like you going back to Chicago.
Right.
When you see every time you go to Chicago and you on that flight, you come back home and you land in LA, it's different. Your mind different.
Right.
You like, damn, this nigga's still fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
Lights
You know what
on
I'm saying?
fire
Sure.
again. Yeah.
Right, so
Keep
it's
that fire
like you
lit.
don't got enough. You don't got enough because if you couldn't come back home and help anybody that you seen for real, you ain't
You
doing
ain't really
enough.
know what you do.
Right.
You
Yeah.
ain't doing enough. So with me, it's just I do it for myself. I'm not saying everybody got to do it.
Right,
That's
right.
just what I do because I mentally I want to stay grounded. I want to stay there. I don't want to get on the high horse.
Right. The vibes of who I feel that should I say, over the years, has definitely been somebody that has been thankful for what's been going on in their career and has been leveled through it all. Because sometimes you could believe the hype, and sometimes what's crazy about believing the hype it's people around you that have changed before you change. Because they saying that you changed because in their mind, they're perceiving something else that you ain't even thinking about.
Absolutely.
And they be like, Bre-Z, you changed.
Yeah.
He like, yo, fam, like, what are you talking about?
Yo, fam.
Like, what you
Yeah.
talking about? So I think that's super key, man, for you to actually really, you know what I'm saying, share that perspective. And that's actually dope to hear you say that. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
people don't know, and I know you guys know, but I don't think people know the pressure that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? If you make it a few footsteps,
Right.
you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I know.
There's this heavy weighted obligation that just lands on your back, and it's like, damn, now everybody looking at you like, you know what I mean?
It's sometimes unfair. However, we as entertainers, I would say, we kind of know that comes with the job, so to speak. But it is unfair because certain times it's like, all right, people perceive what you are, what you got going on, but they don't see the thousand of hours that you not sleeping to get the show.
Yeah.
They not seeing the 100 of auditions. You don't even get a call back. You waiting
Right,
for months.
you
Like,
gonna
hold
go through
up,
1,000 before you
are
get
you
one.
feeling me? Like,
Right.
what's good? Like, you
Yeah.
start doubting yourself, but you
Yep.
working hard and you still auditioning.
Right.
They don't see that.
Right.
Until you get to LA and you in the trenches, because when
Yeah.
I got out here, I thought I was gonna come out here and get signed my first year. None of that happened. You know what I'm saying? But
really thought that?
Yeah. I had to because
That's
I was
crazy.
green.
And I just
didn't
came
know.
out here to cut hair and get some more money with that because I know these niggas had more money out here.
And-
I was never thinking of that.
And then what caused it to get to that place?
To what place?
To where you are now. You say you weren't thinking, so you didn't come out. That wasn't your plan.
It wasn't my plan, but truly, and not to sound cliche, but that was God's plan. You know what I mean? There's nothing I could tell you that's gonna make you be like, oh, it was bound. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I could really say. I just was like, I did what felt good to me, and I always did that.
Nice.
I always did what I wanted to do. Period. I cut hair because I loved it. I loved to make people feel good. If nothing ever happened, I would probably still be his barber, and I'm not tripping, and I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just did what I wanted, and it landed me in the right place. And you know, the audition for Empire came through someone whose hair I used to cut.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So
Yeah.
you know, it just depends. But I just stayed true to who I was. So it just, you know, I don't know. I didn't think this guy was gonna be an executive when we was back there and off of
I definitely
Ventura.
didn't.
I was actually telling somebody.
Bre-Z know another two.
Right, but listen,
It's
now,
different variations. No,
Yeah.
that's two. She know two, and then you know got in the game 2-0.
right. I was telling my girl, I'm like, man, I remember moving out here, and 2-0 was like, man, I live in Encino, and I'm like, where the fuck is that at? And I thought it was so far, like
Right.
because I
That's
didn't
what
know
everybody
anything.
do.
And then
Yeah.
now it's like I be pulling up in Encino,
All
like
the
it's.
time.
I'm like,
That's where everybody at.
yeah, but I didn't know nothing. You know,
Right.
these guys were already here and stuff. So, you know, I was cool and I was excited, you know, that, you know, I was just around, you know, thorough people that was just doing their thing. And I was
Right.
cool. I didn't have I had a little bit of the LA fake it till you make it experience. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I had a little bit of that, meeting people, running around with people who ain't doing nothing. And,
Right.
you know, but it took for me to just travel those little roads out here. And then it's like, all right, cool, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like 2 years, literally 2 years of moving around LA, I was cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to come outside again and play with
Right.
y'all.
Right. You find
Y'all
out a
are
lot.
not nice. Y'all are not nice. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
facts.
Everybody think you got to keep on moving around LA forever. Nah. When
Yeah.
you do a good round, you know
Yeah.
exactly what's popping.
Yeah.
What?
And at this point, I think with the career change and stuff like that, I know where I want to go. So I'm kind of like, I've always had tunnel vision. So
Nice.
now I know where I'm going. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything I don't want to do. I don't care who you are.
How do you stay grounded and focused with the tunnel vision?
I really just mind my business. I really mind my business, and
What
you know,
does
it's-
minding your business
It's
mean?
nothing personal, but I have nothing to do with what anyone else is doing.
But what does minding your business mean
Mine
to you? I mean, like in your life, what is minding your business?
I just focus on things that I can control.
Nice.
That's what I do. I can't.
Nice.
As long as you're dealing with people, in any sense, business, relationships, whatever, you're gonna always be disappointed at some point because you cannot control what's going on.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When you add an additional party, the
Yeah,
seesaw
you asking
it
for it,
gets
yeah.
wobbly. Right. So you know, it's no nothing. But I've lived and I've learned. So now I'm cool.
That's dope. That's
Hey,
dope.
man.
she
Bre-Z trying to
she
get
talk
me
like
to
a big
tear
dog.
up here.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, Bre-Z. You want to get me to tear up here, man?
No.
Yo, man, it's so, man. I'm just listening to your growth as an individual. That's why I love this show, because it's like we just having a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have a conversation, you get to articulate different ways,
Right.
not only for understanding, but just to see what somebody's mindset is.
Right.
So from the first Bre-Z that I met that was fresh into LA to the, I'm gonna say more seasoned, more mature person that you are right now, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank
and
you.
I'm not proud because, oh man, I'm scaling you on your accomplishments. I'm proud on the mental growth of where you at and where you want to be, man. And I think in life, people don't congratulate those kind of moments.
Right.
So my congratulations for those moments to you.
Thank you.
The congratulations is not to not for. No, I'm keeping it a buck. You know, it's not for yo man, you did this or whatever. Great, man. Dream work, making it work. But I think more importantly, man, personal growth and not to stray away from your rights or your wrongs of not only what you feel or how you was brought up. I salute that.
That's dope.
That's
dope for real.
I know it'd be like, yo, two always like to get a little moment.
But recognition is important.
It's real. A lot of people get out here and lose it.
Yeah,
they lose
definitely
that.
lose it.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we both come from a place where you can't afford to lose it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't afford it. Everybody don't know where you come from, and I feel like even being out here, a lot of people they don't really know me. They don't, and that's another reason why I can't even really engage. Like you don't know me, and if you knew the type time I was on, you probably wouldn't want to fuck with me because I ain't no fake ass nigga.
Yeah, right. But see,
straight like that.
Something she ain't tell y'all. Something she ain't tell y'all was fake. She was faking like she was writing her own lyrics, and I write all her shit. Them bars ain't her bars. Them bars ain't her bars. I could kick them bars right now. She don't even want me to do that now because if I do that now, there won't be no later. Later what? Later alligator. Sipping down on the Raiders, sipping down for the Thaters. Is what we do.
Man.
Ain't no haters.
Don't beat up.
Nah, for real. Nah. I want to jump into that real quick, man. So you can rap, you got flow, you got lyrics, you got bars. Damn, that's Bre-Z. Yo, I got to talk about it. I got to talk about it on my show just for a little bit because you can really rap.
For those people, yeah.
You can you can really rap.
Yeah.
Like you can flow, like you put it together. It's just like, oh, she nice. You know what I'm saying? You got lyrics. You're a real MC.
Yes, 2-0, I do.
Hey, I'm just
because he's like saying it like 50 different ways. You can rap, you can rock, but you can flow though.
Yeah, but you can really get it out. Yo, man, cypher bang right now. Yeah, no, for real. And I had to make sure I say that because I don't put the medal or tag on shit. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I don't sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? And I rock with it. For real. So in that space, what's going on?
Right now I'm just taking my time, and thankfully I can take my time because I'm straddling two lanes right now. You know what I'm saying, with television, film, and music. Well, 3. But I kind of like with the climate and the temperature of rap right now. I'm not feeling it.
Right.
It's not inspiring. I'm not inspired. I always look forward to a Drake or a J. Cole dropping.
Right.
That puts the battery in my back completely. You know what I'm saying? For a number of reasons. But I just ain't been inspired. I just been focused on trying to create timeless records and universal records that people can, love and that can play. Whether, I think music nowadays, you have to kind of be into a certain thing to really listen to it and to really digest it, and I'm not into none of the shit that's killing people out here. You know what I mean?
Right,
so it's kind of like, what we talking about? What we rapping about? Because nobody wants to hear, I don't know. Nobody wants you to just be all right and just have fun with it for real. I just been, focused on that, just really writing and, putting together great songs.
That's dope, man.
So I plan on putting some music out, and it's just like as an independent artist, it's the hardest thing. Just marketing, you gotta have a plan, you gotta have a campaign, and I'm like, these fucking words, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, I don't know that formula. I don't know. I don't know. So it's like, I don't know, and it hasn't went off in me yet. Like, yo, just drop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good. You follow your energy. You stay true to you.
Yeah, and so a lot of people like, oh, you're missing the window, you're missing this and that.
Right.
Come on now.
It ain't no window until I say so. Until you ready. Until
It's
you feel
not.
it.
I think the window for this week shit is about to close.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But other than that, it's just like I'm in a different space. I don't have any competitors. I'm just like, I'm just doing my own thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I feel like the time is coming. Like it's very close for me to drop because it's not a female rapper artist out here that I feel like can bring what I can bring to the table. And that's in whole.
Message.
In its totality.
Right.
Message.
No, seriously.
But for real, I'm gonna make sure because I gotta make sure I get my publishing. If it's music playing while she talking right now, stop the music. I am the ghostwriter for Bre-Z. All right,
Amen.
I'm going on record to say I'm the ghostwriter for this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of not getting my money, my royalties. I'm tired of this shit.
Man.
I need to get paid, man. I got kids.
We could do an even swap. Give me the bill.
Man.
Oh, okay.
I want the bill. I want the bill.
No, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I definitely wanted to shine light on that because I ain't want to overlook that. I know, like I say on the show, I try to make sure we don't like really just go into everything that you got going
typical,
on or
yeah.
whatever.
It's all
but
good. It's all
I had to
good.
make sure that
when you
I
know,
like
you
that.
know, Tua. When you know,
I
you know.
definitely know.
So if you would have skipped it, I wouldn't even trip.
Yeah. I do have a question. You tapped on something. You said you getting busy with the film, TV, and music, right? How do you balance and juggle all three? Because they're all different they're in a different space, I should say.
Well, it's not really a juggle because the way the TV and film world works is that it's kind of like TV will go on and shoot for like 9 months, and then that remainder of the year, that time in between, movies will film.
Right.
It takes about 3 months to shoot a movie,
Right.
a feature film. You know what I mean?
yeah.
A lot of the smaller budgets take like a month and a half, 2 months.
Right.
So it's kind of like off and on. When you like right now for my show, we're on hiatus. So we've been on hiatus since what? April? I think April.
Okay.
I think April, May, June, July. So you got
Right.
you got 3
You got
months.
time in between
Yeah,
to
so
get
in
busy.
between
Yeah.
that, I've shot in a movie, and you got time.
Right.
And you can,
right.
and then it's all up to your network, and everybody got to work together.
Right, they work with you. Yeah. That's dope.
They work together.
I say because a lot of people.
And that's just something you let them deal with.
right. Yeah.
You let them deal with the schedule. Y'all gonna let me out? Y'all gonna make this? If they want to,
Right.
then they will. And and all that again comes from who you are, and 'cause
Right.
if you just an asshole, then it's like no,
Yeah.
we don't want you to go.
That's what's up, man. I've been catching you a couple of times, man. You've been having your family with you. You know what I'm saying? I saw a couple of times, your parents. You know what I'm saying? I see, your cousins and everything like that. Is that your cousin in them? Your cousin in them? How important is that to have that support around you?
It's very important, and it's not even like it's. I don't want to say this and not sound like
Cliche.
weird, but it's not about support to me. But
Okay.
it's just about just sharing the experience.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
The moments, man. The moments they can't get back. The
Yeah,
moments that they probably would never even experience in their life if it wasn't for you.
But yeah, sometimes you gotta be able to see things and feel them and touch them and to see if it's like this is what I want to do, or just so you get a better understanding. And I'm sure like I got my brother out here, he's been out here with me, but I guarantee now, and I know he used to wonder why I don't call him back or why I don't why I ain't sent for him yet, but I had a lot of shit going on.
Right.
And
Facts.
now you here. You've been here for a few months. You see all the shit I go through.
Right.
Right.
So it gives you a better understanding of why I ain't called
like
you back
that.
or why, you know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah,
just,
for sure.
just takes the weight off. Like, all right, you got to relax. And,
I like that.
a lot of people can't come and sit where you sitting or where he's sitting or where I'm sitting. A lot of people can't do that. And that people is on your line, on your back. You got to argue. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta say
Disagreements.
no.
It's a fight every day. Everybody think it's
It's a
simple
fight
and easy
every day.
Because by the time you get, I call it the product, whatever that may
Right,
be. If you're
right.
seeing it, you hearing it,
Right.
you feeling it or whatever. Everybody like, oh man, you like, man,
Man.
I'm glad that's over with.
That's done.
And this is here because just to get here,
Right.
Oh man,
Right.
You ain't
And
got no idea.
And it's a mentally draining game that we
Yes.
gotta play. You know what I'm saying? And you might have not done anything but been in your office all day, but you get home just exhausted.
Right.
Man.
I can't talk to nobody. I don't want to deal with nobody.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's a lot, and it's a fine line between being okay and needing to smother that emotion.
Yes.
It's a fine line. You know what I'm
And
saying?
as humans,
So,
we're supposed to feel those things that we feel.
we are, but a lot of people don't know how to deal with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when our mental health becomes.
Uh-oh.
It comes in jeopardy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
facts.
That's when alcohol and stuff begin to rise and drugs and things like that. So it's just like it's a lot to think of because being in this industry, that's a scary thing. That's my biggest fear my biggest fear is to be addicted to alcohol or drugs because I can't deal with what I got going on.
That's crazy. Let me ask you this. And you said something very important that stuck out to me like a sore thumb. Mental health. I know that's a big thing right now. A huge thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Even all the way up to the you know what I'm saying, concrete floors of Congress. How important is that to you as far as mental health? Because I hear you say, you know what I'm saying, you said that, and to be in a mental space of awareness and understanding, how important is that to you?
I think it's top priority
Right.
on my list. Because without that stability, we can't maneuver.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not being our best self, we can't maneuver. You know what I mean? So it's very important, and it's one of them things people disregard because you don't know what's going on.
Right.
You don't know until you know.
Real talk. And it's crazy you just said that because, you know,
it's like you don't know you fat till you see a picture of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because it's different perspectives on what mental awareness is. And I know for me, I had to check myself on some things, you know, to get myself together mentally that I was fucked up on.
Yeah.
You know, for real. And I think like when you're able to identify that without going through the drugs and and the different abuse and the tear down from yourself, you know, you got a chance to actually turn that around and fix yourself. So I think that's like super important, man. I'm definitely an advocate in promoting
for sure
mental awareness, man, because we all need it, man. We go through a lot of shit. And mental awareness don't always mean that, oh, you fucked up on drugs or substance abuse or something like that, man. It's just like shit you may go through every day. You know what I'm saying? Even mothers that may have children and they with the children all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? While the father or whoever, if they not with their significant other, is going out doing whatever, it's no time for themselves. They just dealing with the ups and downs day in, day out of this kid, you know what I'm saying? Being sick, not being sick, being happy, being unhappy, mood swings and all this different stuff. So it's like, I'm an advocate for that, man. And I understand like what that looks like and what it means.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's it.
I think it's so
right
important
there.
because a lot of the emotional problems, the hurt, the pain, the distress, a lot of these things are self-inflicted.
Yes.
And that's why you got to be aware because we be doing shit to ourselves.
Amen.
All the time.
You ain't gotta.
Right.
You taking yourself through the ringer.
Right.
Like you know what I mean. So you have to be able to identify with it, one, and then deal with it. Figure out how you gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But there comes discipline again.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Being the ability to say no.
Right.
Or to, you know, make every decision in your best interest. A lot of people don't know how to do that.
Right.
A huge part of that is there's victims teaching victims, and no one has emotional intelligence. I didn't realize a lot of things about myself were caused from childhood until I came home from Afghanistan, and they put me in the doctor's office. So I realized I had trauma from my youth that I had never addressed. Because I don't have men around me with emotional intelligence, I never knew how to handle it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Victims are teaching victims, and victims are violent or they respond violently to situations. And for me, I can be that person. So I had to reverse engineer that. Why do I get so hot and angry? Why do I let one little thing throw me off? Again, emotional health, emotional intelligence, mental health, all of that. I think most of us need to really look deep within, but in order to grow mentally, you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Have you had a moment where you had to look yourself in the mirror and wake yourself up real quick?
Every day.
Yeah?
I do it every day.
Every day, me too.
Let's go. We're gonna start with you. What's your routine for that? Just so others can hear this and they can probably start to use it in their routine.
Honestly, the first few hours of my day, I don't say nothing. If I don't have to, I don't talk to nobody. You might think I'm mad, you might think whatever, but I don't say nothing. I just sit there and I think of what I've done, what I can do, what I want to do, whatever. I just think. We got 2 minutes, wrap it up.
Dope.
Real quick, me, I just jump up in the morning, make sure I go to the gym, you know, keep that six pack right. Be like, you know.
Sexy.
He's
so sexy.
But I make sure I get my daily Devo in too, man. Praise and worship is everything for me. You know what I'm saying? Daily Devo is everything. So I just make sure I do that for sure.
Yeah.
He's got the app.
Every morning I wake up, I listen to a podcast. I start to get into my meditation groove for a little bit, and then I try to make my bed because I can control that. Like you said, I focus on the things I control first because they make me feel better. But listen, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in today. This is the Unscripted show.
Yes, sir.
2:00.
It's your boy, Official Steve Terrell.
Bre-Z.
And thank you for being on the show, man.
That was a dope.
Love you, man.
problem.
Thank
I
you
love
for
you
being
too.
on the show, man.
I love you too.
Unscripted show, we out.
For the record, 2-0 is so sexy.
I take that. I take that. That's what's up.